What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm back for a recap of Black Ink Season 5, Episode 5. So let's get the show on the road. First, we have Sky. She's coming into Black Ink. She has some kind of business suit on. I guess she considers herself being more professional coming in like that. She's still loud, ghetto, and annoying. You know, she's Sky. I ain't forgot about the shit that, you know, she done said. And before we get into the rest of the episode, I went in on her last time, but it was because I felt like she really deserved it. She was very rude and disrespectful to the girl, Tiffany. And anyway, since then, Sky has apologized, so I can respect that. If you can acknowledge and be aware of your actions and be grown up, she apologized, but this is the thing. Did you apologize because you was being dragged on Twitter, on Facebook, or did you genuinely apologize because what you saw was an embarrassment? So I hope that it was the latter. I hope, you know, you saw that what you were doing was disrespectful, inappropriate. It was ghetto. It was just all around whack. You don't treat people like that. So that's pretty much, you know, what I want to say about that. But that's cool if it came from a genuine place. Pretty much. Anyway, she's in her little business suit, and, you know, she's basically saying, you know, the tattoo-a-thon, it didn't go as planned, because look at how you was fucking acting. I don't like people that can't be accountable for their actions. You know, it's like, she apologizing now, but it's like, right here, you're not even accountable for how you was acting at the tattoo-a-thon. And anyways, she makes some comment saying something about Duchess didn't tattoo nobody. First the fuck off, Duchess did tattoo somebody, and she probably had more clients, but you were not acting like a fucking receptionist, Sky. You wasn't acting like a receptionist. You wasn't letting her know her clients wasn't there. So that kind of irritated me how she don't, it's like she's a big kid. She don't take responsibility. So anyways, oh shit's Richard. I keep forgetting about his name change. Richard, he's there. His woman Nikki comes in and gives them all a hug, and, you know, he's telling them about how, you know, they went down to the courthouse, they done got married, and, you know, they're gonna be having some kind of like a wedding reception thing coming up. So that's pretty much what she was talking about and what he was talking about when they was together. Anyways, the girl Tiffany comes in, and Sky is having, you know, doing some little speech on, you know, we all work together, and, you know, we all, at the end of the day, we work at Black Ink, whether we like each other or not. And it's just like, so then the girl Tiffany, she just like, well, you got a problem with me? You know, because you always coming at me any kind of way, and if you got a problem with me, you should just say what it is. And, you know, the girl Tiffany is basically like calling her out, like, you been fucking with me, and, you know, I'm not motherfucking here for it no more. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna sit up here and be putting up with that shit. And I feel Tiffany, you know, get that, as soon as you get in there, let that bitch know what time it is. So anyways, Sky is, oh, well, you know, shit, you want to fight? You know, you want to fight? I ain't talking to you. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I need to say or whatever. And so the girl, Tiffany, is just like, you know, what's up? So Sky is like, shit, we could take this shit outside. And so before they could take it outside, Sky, like, goes up to the girl and, like, it look like she slams her. And, you know, they going at it, but it's like, what the fuck? So, anyways, the girl ends up snatching Sky's wig off, and then Sky has, like, her face is, like, bloody. She gonna need stitches, so she ends up telling the producers that. And it's like, Sky, All you had to do was just talk to that girl and say, hey, I apologize. I shouldn't have been coming at you like that. It shouldn't even got physical. I think when I see women fighting like this, it's just very childish. It's annoying. It's disrespectful to C's place of business. And Sky was just all the way wrong. You know, and that girl, Tiffany, I don't condone violence, you know, on her part either, but shit. Sky did enough shit to deserve that. I'm sorry. You know, you talking all this shit to this girl, Sky, and you done got your ass whooped. And y'all may say, oh, well, she ran into the door. You the one needs stitches. You got blood coming out of your face. I don't see that girl with nothing. So you look a damn fool. And I just hope she gets her shit together throughout the season. Because you know what? I'm not really here for it. So the next scene is pretty much Tiffany and Young Bae. They go and see C's, letting you know there's all kind of problems in Black Ink. And the main problem is Tiffany tells him that Sky has been coming at her in a bullying manner. You know, they've had a fight. She's sending threatening text messages to her phone. You know, she just needs C's to intervene, and you know, she can't deal with it no more. And then she ends up telling him, you know, I quit. I can't deal with this. And C's was like, well, what if I separate y'all or whatever? And the girl is just pretty much, she's just done with Black Ink. And I can't say I blame her. And then C's gonna say, well, you know, she family. C's, I wouldn't give a fuck if she was your family or not. If she's acting in a disrespectful way to somebody that can bring in a lot of money into Black Ink, because Tiffany is the talent and she's the beauty. You know, she's good for this show, and I really think they should try to get her to come back, because it's just like Sky is not enough on her own. She's entertaining and she's funny, but she's not enough on her own to get this shit moving in the right direction. So next we got oh shit, Richard. I keep forgetting y'all. Richard, and we got Nikki. They are looking at a nice spot to have their little reception, and it's all gonna total up to, I think, $4,200. And it's like, how the fuck can y'all afford that? And y'all just moved into this damn apartment. So anyways, they didn't see the space, and then him and Nikki ends up sitting down, and she's like, well, babe, how we gonna do this when, you know, we just moved into the new spot? You haven't really been doing that many tattoos. You don't even have a bank account. And he's like, I do got a bank account. It's your bank account. And I'm looking like, Richard, you should have your own damn bank account. You shouldn't be dependent on this woman. I guess they've been using her money that was in savings to support, you know, to support themselves with. And I just feel like it's just really, it's ridiculous. Because it don't make no sense that... Number one, why are y'all having a reception if y'all so tight on money? You know, just have something at y'all new apartment. It ain't got to be nothing lavish. So, I don't understand people. Just do what you can with what you have. So pretty much, you know, they begin arguing, whatever. And, you know, she ends up trying to check him like, listen, you need to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? You need to, you know, do what you need to do. He ends up telling her, oh, well, you should get a job instead of worrying about everything that I'm doing all the time. And so, you know, they basically argue, go back and forth, and then, you know, end up working it out. But I think it's stupid. So next we have C's. He comes into Black Ink, and he's Black Ink 113. He's checking Sky, letting her know what he's heard about her and what she was, you know, doing to Tiffany and how she's been acting. And Sky talking about she wants to be in charge and she wants to be able to hire people, fire people. First of all, Sky, you are not mature. How the fuck can... You talked about Teddy. Teddy wasn't fighting people. Yes, Teddy is very misogynistic, which is disgusting, and he's like really sexual. But Teddy is not arguing with people. The worst he do to piss me off is be calling these girl bitches, and I don't like that. But he's not fighting people and out of control and, you know, acting all bipolar and crazy. Sky, that's you. You childish. Caesar would be a motherfucking fool to give you a manager position. You don't deserve it. So I'm not understanding that with her. So anyway, Cease is looking at Sky like he could tell that there's more to the story, you know, with how she's been acting. So they go to the back. She ends up telling him she wants her mommy. She haven't seen her mother in a while. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad, you know, that she can't see her mom. It seems like that's kind of the only family she got. She says she's lonely and depressed. But Sky, that is no reason for you to be disrespectful to anybody towards that girl Tiffany. You should not have bullied that girl. And now you happy that she's gone, and it's not cool. And if I was C's, I would have fired her ass. He should have at least did a suspension. You have to get through to people like that. And I just feel like it's like he fired Ted, but yet Sky gets to be on here acting a damn fool. She gets to keep her job all because she's crying about her mother. Like, no, I would have gave that bitch some consequences and repercussions. Next we have Richard. I was about to call his ass Duncan. Richard, oh shit, and Nikki. They are both, you know, introducing their kids to each other. My issue with Nikki is, why the hell your son is in California? Why the fuck is you away from him to be with this man? It makes no sense, you know. So I ain't understand that. Why is he just now meeting this man? You know, everything just looks really rushed. So that's pretty much what happened. She ends up, you know, hugging on her son, letting him know she missed him so much. But it's like, you can choose to be with him and not away from him. So next we got C's and Sky. They are out looking for her mother. I think that was very nice of him. But I also would have suspended her ass and potentially fired her ass for all the shit that she did. I'm sorry. So, next we have C's. He's going to be back at 113th, and he has Project Pat. He's going to be doing a tattoo for him, and he comes in. I ain't heard from Project Pat in like a while, long time. But yeah, he comes in and pretty much, you know, gets them together. I like the tattoo he did. A lot of people piss me off because they always trying to talk about how bad the tattoos is. Those girls, Young Bae and Tiffany, I think they some really good tattoo artists, and especially Melody. So anyways, we have Melody. Speaking of Melody, she's next. She's here, she, you know, raising her baby. She just had the baby, and, you know, she's with her mom, and, you know, the baby is taking over her life, you know, and that's what it feels like, you know, to be a new mom. So she's pretty much going through that, and she's ready to, you know, kind of get back to work. I feel her, you know, I went through that myself where I was kind of ready to kind of do my own thing. You know, you love being a mom, but it's time to get out the house a little bit. So she's letting her man know that, and he's talking about it's too soon and you should just stay in the house with the baby, and, you know, you trying to, he was like, I think she said something like, well, I could just do a tattoo. That takes like 40 minutes. And he telling some, well, it's going to take longer than that. You got to set up. You got to clean up. It's like, what does it matter? Let the woman work. You could stay with the damn baby. Like, damn, stop trying to keep people from their money and from what they love to do. I just don't understand people like that. So her man was getting on my damn nerves. So next we have the reception for the wedding that took place at the courthouse with Oh Shit and Nikki. Richard! I keep forgetting Richard. Anyways, we got the whole clique is there. Ted even shows up. Melody's there. Everybody's there. Caesar's there. Everybody is pretty much there. They're dancing, jamming, having a good time. And pretty much, Ted finds out that, you know, Duchess then went back to North Carolina, and, you know, things aren't going that well for Black Ink, and he knows that C's ain't gonna be able to do both the shops. He's gonna be going crazy in a minute. So Ted kind of feels like C's to be calling me back soon. I'm not even worried about it. And then another thing that was surprising was Nikki's son was there, and C's and Walt, and a lot of people had an issue with it because they were just like, damn, we didn't know she had a son. She never mentioned she had a son, and I was with them because when I saw the boy, I'm like, I didn't know